Alright, losers, what is up? Welcome back to this useless podcast thing that I'm required to do because grades are important. So, we're going to be discussing aliens. Because, why not? So, it's obvious that aliens are going to invade Earth at one point or another. But the question is, should we welcome them? Should we just give them a big ol' fat hug and say, wow, welcome to America. Please don't kill us. Well, to tackle that question, we need to talk about humanity. Disgusting, filthy humanity. But again, my opinion, it doesn't matter here. So, let's ask some people. Let's ask them what they think of humanity. Do they think it's horrible and disgusting? Or do they think the good outweighs the bad? Do they think that the family and the love and the friends outweighs just people in general? The toxicity of the human race? Let's find out. But let's see if the majority of people prefer to think that there's more good than bad in humanity. Do you think that there's more good in humanity than bad?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because if you don't believe that there's more good in humanity than not bad, then your outlook on life is pretty sad.
Why?
What is this for?
Is there more good in humanity than bad? Okay. Do you think there's more good in humanity than bad?
No.
Okay. Do you think that if aliens were to invade Earth, we would welcome them, or do you think we would attack them?
Your mom!
Thank you. If aliens were to come to Earth, would we invade them? Would we attack them, or would we welcome them with open arms?
I think we should, let them come here in peace. But if they start attacking us, then we kill them.
If aliens were to come to Earth, do you think that we would kill them or accept them?
Your mother.
God.
Dude, this...
Should aliens be scared of coming to Earth?
Should aliens be scared of coming to Earth? Yes.
Why?
Because the human race is not all kind, and there's bad people out there, plus all of our viruses may destroy their alien civilization without them even knowing what's happening.
Yeah. Should aliens be scared of coming to Earth? Should aliens be scared of coming to Earth? Thank you. So, obviously, everyone has a different answer because as a human race, we're allowed to have different opinions, and we all do have different opinions, and that's the beauty of America as a whole, is that we can have our own opinions. So, no matter who you ask, everyone is going to have a different answer. But I think there's one thing that the race as a whole, the human race as a whole can agree on, and that's the fact that there's beauty in art and that a lot of it can really represent humanity at its best and at its worst, depending on the work of art. There's a piece of artwork that always manages to catch my attention because of simply how beautiful it is. Just how eye-grabbing and thought-provoking. It's just one of those things you could stare at for hours. That painting is called Alley in the Lake by one of my favorite painters of all time, Leonid Afremov. This is a painting that really represents just the beauty of humanity. The part that really overshadows all of the things that could be considered horrible. In the painting, we see just a couple walking in the rain. There's a lake to their right, beautiful trees to their left. It's what's so gorgeous about it, that it's just so simple. The simplicity of this painting is what makes it so absolutely stunning. The use of colors, just the color clashing, and there's everything about this. It just represents everything good about humanity, and just the acceptance and the love and the friendship, and just the absolute, it's just absolutely stunning. The scenery of the painting, the nature of it, the message behind it, everything about it amounts to the message that humanity isn't all bad, and it does it in the most beautiful way possible. So, aliens, if you want to come to Earth, do it with caution, because there's so much good here, but there's also bad, and I think that choosing one side fully isn't really logical, because everyone is different. Some people have bad intentions and some people have good intentions, which is why you should proceed with caution. Dalai Lama once said that love and compassion are necessities and not luxuries, and without them, humanity cannot survive. This is a quote that I feel just really represents what humanity is about, despite all the horrible things that are happening in the world and that have happened in the world. I do feel like this represents just how what humanity was intended to be and what it still is at its core. But this quote right here: you must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. This Gandhi quote sums up humanity in the most perfect way possible. Just there are so many bad people in the world. There's so many bad things in the world, but if you look past those and see the good, in the end, even if it's hard to see, overshadows the bad, then I think your outlook on life is good. And I think that you'll just have just a better life overall due to your optimistic views on everything, because just there's a lot of darkness in humanity. There's a lot of toxicity, but there's also a lot of love and compassion that can be found. So just that's all I have to say, because I feel like it's for you to conclude yourself whether you want to have an optimistic view on things or a pessimistic view. So that concludes the podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.